In the year 1970, Lucy Lollipop was on the verge of finishing her latest invention, the time travel machine. As soon as she finished the machine, she wondered, what am I going to use it for? Then it hit her like a coconut bouncing off her head. She would go back in time to save her long-lost friend Sammy, that had died in the Holocaust.
Lucy spinned and twirled through a time warp and landed in the year 1939, 1 year before Sammy died. Still dazed from all the spinning, Lucy looked into a window and saw her reflection. She realized that she was no longer a 40-year-old woman, but a 9-year-old girl. She had a bow in her hair and wore a beige dress. Lucy thought to herself, these are exact same clothes I used to wear. Lucy notices that everyone is cheering and sporting a Nazi flag. Even though she does not like the Nazis, she decides she doesn't want to stand out. So she starts cheering and waving a Nazi flag just like everyone else. Lucy decides it's time to find Sammy. The first place she decides to look is the street by his house.
She takes a shortcut through a store and sees out the window all of the Nazi guards being shipped off. She runs across the old bridge. She stops and sees Sammy running. Sammy wasn't looking up, so he ran into a Nazi guard and got arrested. Lucy sees Sammy being forced into a truck and it drove away. Lucy decides to follow it, so she runs as fast as she can after the truck. Lucy was running for a really long time and was getting tired when she sees the truck slowing down. The truck drives slowly down the dirt road and is surrounded by a barbed wire fence with a sign that said "Forbidden." Lucy keeps following the truck. She doesn't want to be seen, so she takes a detour through the woods and is surprised and was stunned at what she sees. Behind a huge barbed wire fence,
she saw Sammy and a bunch of frightened-looking Jews staring at her. Sammy shouts out to her suddenly and loudly, "Can you please bring us some food, please?" Afraid that she would be caught, Lucy runs home as fast as her legs can carry her. When she got home, she started stuffing as much food in her knapsack as she could carry. As she was finishing, her mom walked in the door. Lucy knew that her mom wouldn't let her go into such a dangerous place, so she snuck out the back door without a sound. After sneaking through the bare, freezing forest, she reached the Jews and Sammy. Lucy started passing out the little food she had. When Lucy sees how the prisoners devoured the food, she decides to go and get more food.
when she is walking home, she looks out from a bridge and sees everyone packing. Suddenly she sees a British army coming in with tanks. Scared at what might happen next, Lucy runs back to the concentration camps to see if Sammy and his friends were okay.
But when she gets back to the camp, instead of finding Sammy, she found a destroyed camp. Out of the corner of her eye, she saw a freshly picked calla lily with a little note on it. The note said, "Lucy, thanks to you, I had enough strength to escape the British Army, crash the concentration camp. Sammy." Happy that Sammy got away, Lucy goes home. To this day, Sammy and Lucy both live in Germany and visit each other quite often. Even once in a while, they visit the old concentration camp where calla lilies still blossom and where the whole adventure had begun.